Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some Fire Emblem Three Houses, Maddening mode. So, let's jump over to our main story. I just finished Cindered Shadows, and now I get to continue on with my Maddening run from Chapter 3. So, you know, there's been some time since you guys have been watching through these ones as they've been released, but yeah, I literally, in this part of the playthrough, have just finished Cindered Shadows, which was awesome, by the way. I really enjoyed it. A good challenge, too. So I felt like it was a good way to ramp into Maddening in a way, because it's, you know, it's good for me to learn to break some of my poor habits, and to also start, you know, getting myself to start checking on skills, which is something that kind of screwed me in one mission in Cindered Shadows, that I didn't check skills properly, which is going to be really important in our Maddening run, because the skills that our enemies have can mean life or death for me. So let's continue on. Chapter 3. Let's go.
Part 1. White Clouds. Garland Moon. Mutiny in the Mist.
Let's see, this one is the Lonato mission, isn't it? At the end of this month?
When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrestia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
Yeah, mist maps might actually be a little bit scarier in Maddening than they were previously, so we're going to have to be very careful on that map at the end of this month. So at the start of Chapter 3, I think this is when a bunch of things in DLC is going to unlock for us, too. So I don't know what to expect with the new DLC, because this is the first time I've played a route with the DLC installed, so there are new places to explore in the monastery. And we got 5,000 gold.
Professor, I have a new mission for your students.
We have received reports that Lord Lonato has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seros.
Why would he do that?
Lord Lonato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Seros is already on its way to his stronghold, Castle Gaspar. Lord Lonato's army is nothing compared to the Knights. It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
Even so, I would like for your class to travel with the Knights' rear guard to deal with the aftermath.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have cause to battle, but be prepared for the worst.
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady Rhea?
This is Catherine. She will be leading the Knights whom you will be accompanying.
Love this girl.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
Marry me?
She is one of our
About that?
bravest knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Seros. This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the church.
That's not ominous at all, Rhea. I mean, cool it, girl. It's almost like she knows what's going to happen. The foreshadowing. Sylvain's birthday. Yes.
Thank you so much.
He's on the team. DLC supplies have arrived. Head to your personal quarters and check by the bed to pick them up. You can now change the protagonist's outfit to the dancer ensemble in your journal. Oh, interesting. That's cool. So that's just the regular dancer's outfit, right, for Byleth? A quest has been added from Chapter 5 of the main story on. You will find the quest via the bulletin board. In order to accept it, you must have the ability to invite people to tea parties. Okay? You can now clothe Anna in the tricky merchant outfit from your journal, who we have not recruited yet, but will, for sure, in this playthrough. You have allies who can take beginner exams. Take a look at certifications to review which they can take. And we got beginner skills. Fantastic. I love it. Okay. Online statistics are now on. Traveling to and from Abyss. To travel to Abyss, speak with the shifty merchant near your quarters. To return, select entrance on the map or find the To the Monastery area. Okay. Lots of new stuff. That's pretty exciting. Not gonna lie. Alright, only one support, huh? Let's watch it. This'll be new. I think it's new. I don't think we've seen this one. Lorenz and Raph.
Meat is the best! Veggies and fish are great too, but there's nothing like a good cut of meat.
Fish is still meat, Raph.
May I join you?
And I think it's funny, because, like, I love fish, and fish, like, I'm landlocked, right? So fresh fish is hard to come by. Now in Japan, I wonder if it's the opposite, that, like, fish is just, like, so common that they're like, well, a steak, that's a real treat.
Hey, Lawrence, you here to eat? It looks like you barely grabbed anything.
Please, this amount will suffice for me. There's no need to compare our portions.
No wonder you're so skinny. My little sis eats more than you. Come on, have some of mine.
He's watching
You
his
need
figure,
more
man.
than I do.
You offer me half-eaten scraps? The nerve! With manners like that, even a nobleman would be an absolute disgrace. Have you no dignity?
You're pretty touchy, huh? It's probably just because you're hungry.
I love you, Raph.
Raphael, please, do you mind? I cannot enjoy the simple pleasure of a meal in these conditions.
Why can't you enjoy your meal? You don't like what's on the menu?
He needs to
You
lighten
wait
up.
here. I'll go to the kitchen and find something tastier for you.
That won't be necessary. Please, just let me eat. In peace. Alone.
I don't think you get it, Lawrence. Nothing goes with a meal better than good company. If leading the Alliance is your goal, you should really try eating with other people first.
I'm afraid I fail to see the connection between leadership and dining.
If you want to be a leader, you have to know how to get along with different types of people, right? If you really want to get to know someone, all you have to do is share a meal with them.
Quite the contrary, unfortunately. It seems the more time I spend eating with you, the less likely we are to become friends.
The more you eat with someone, the more you learn about them. Their likes, their dislikes, you know? You might get some of their food that way too. You can eat more and bulk up. All that talking made me hungry again. I'm gonna go get seconds.
What an absolute bother. But I suppose he does have a point about observations of character at the dinner table.
Lorenz, we're gonna find a way to lighten you up, boy. Some way, somehow. Okay. Certifications, let's take a look. So it's just Byleth and Claude. Now, let's see here. What can we do? Now, is Fighter the one that gives you just bonus strength? I think that's further on. I need to, like, look these things up. In this playthrough, it's actually going to be important. Looking up what the bonuses are for mastering and the bonuses for, you know, even just getting into the class. Maybe it's Brigand that gets the +2 strength when they master it. And Armored Knight, I think, +2 defense, right? So, I mean, we might actually want to class a lot of our people into each of these. Okay. In fact, I'm going to actually look up those tables for this playthrough, so give me just 1 second. Okay, so yeah, it is these ones that give you those bonuses. So it looks like Myrmidon is a speed +3 ability, Soldier, a defense +2 ability, Fighter is a strength +2 ability, and Monk is a magic +2 ability. So I'm going to start with... So let's see. I mean, let's just start with Myrmidon for her. And we will work on Lance and maybe like Axe to also get some of these other ones. I think I'm going to get all 3 of those. But since this is 100%, we're going to go with Myrmidon first. And maybe we'll work on her spear in some of our free time.
A new path to tread.
Okay, Claude. Yeah, go into fighter. And I just want to check. Yes. So you both mastered your unique class, that beginner class. All right, let's go explore. Okay, mission assistance. Cool. So there's... Nope, that's the same 4 things. Okay. Oh, hi, Celthus.
You have spent quite some time in here, engaging in such idle chatter. Do you not know that we have not a moment left to waste?
But I love wasting time. But I'm sorry, I should have listened more intently, Celthus. That's my bad.
You must try harder from now on.
You got it, girl. Alright, let's check out these, the unit appearance. So, the dancer ensemble is the new one that we haven't seen yet. Yeah, just gives you the dancer outfit. Looking good. Looking good, girl. What do I want to go with? I really do like this outfit too, though. Let's go with the dancer for a minute. Why not? Cool. Now, is that available to everybody, or just yeah, just Byleth then, huh? Okay, so this is how we get in, huh? So this is where that hole was. Well, let's go down there right now. Let's do it. To Abyss. Let's go. See what's up.
What's that?
Is that you, Abyss guy? Abyss Keeper, is that what he's called? You're invisible, my man. Is everybody invisible right now? No. Okay. Oh, there he is. Alright, he just took a while to load in. What's up, Abyss Keeper?
Hey you, you're from up top, right? What business do you have here?
Hey, don't take that tone
Wait
with
a
me.
minute. Ah, got it. You're that new professor, aren't you? I suppose that means I have to let you pass.
Damn right.
I guess, welcome to Abyss. This town is full of rough and toughs, so watch your back down here.
Oh, you got more dialogue?
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report.
Let's hear it, man.
Lots of things happen down here. Lots of reports need to be reported. And for all reportable things, I'm your guy. Oh, have you explored Abyss yet? Some shiny treasures here. Much better than up top. Fact, treasure likes to be underground. You're one of those treasure snobs who thinks their treasure is better than everyone else's, are ya? Those types really get my goat.
I got some, I mean, it's fun, because, like, he's all about giving that report, and Gatekeeper is all, nothing to report. I like the duality of that. Intelligence Systems knows how much people love Gatekeeper.
Despite what my appearance might suggest, I was actually born a noble. No one in my generation bore a crest, however. When the next generation proved to be flush with crests, my father and I were cast aside.
Interesting. Sorry about that, man. Hey, there's a quest down here to get, though. Influencer. Like the online kind?
Need something?
An influencer. In exchange for your renown, the influencer will gather more people to Abyss for you. This will unlock new activities, quests, and more. Well, we have lots of renown. Inspire worship. Increase the number of residents and unlock new activities.
This one?
Yes. More people will now visit the pagan altar, which I don't know what that means. Encourage recycling. Increase the number of residents in Abyss, unlock new activities. You can now collect things at the scrap heap. Reduce inn prices. Increase the number of residents in Abyss and unlock new activities. The Wilting Rose Inn is thriving now, which has unlocked a new quest. Check the bulletin board for details. And those are locked behind episode 13. Like, does that mean chapter 13?
See you again soon. Need
Interesting.
something?
Okay,
See
well,
you
we've
again
unlocked what we
soon.
can here. How much do those cost?
Need something?
2,000 and 4,000. Okay, cool.
See
We
you
have
again soon.
plenty of renown. 2 full campaigns worth. Okay, we've unlocked a new quest over here, it looks like. Oh, hey, what's up, Yuri?
Whoever you are, it doesn't matter much to me. But I do advise getting out of here before you get tangled up in trouble.
And when we get past the point where the DLC is supposed to happen, I wonder if it's implied that we did actually go through that story or not. Because right now, he doesn't. This is the first time we're meeting Yuri, right?
Unless you've been sent here under someone's orders. In which case, I'll happily show you a good time. Huh. You're that mercenary turned professor, aren't you?
That's me.
The one who showed up at the monastery kind of recently.
Yep.
Yeah. You're the one I've heard so much about. Well, I guess it's fine you're here then. You can call me Yuri. You'll want to remember that, if you ever come down here again.
Okay. View
Can
quest.
you take care of something for me?
A professor who was dismissed from his position at the Officers Academy has made his home here. Was it the guy who I took his job? He could be a kind of mentor to you. Talk to him. Maybe you can learn a thing or two. Seek out the mysterious teacher in Abyss. Perhaps he can offer you insight into the potential growth of your allies. Oh, interesting. That may be a way for me to actually see stat growths without going to a wiki. Okay.
Want my help,
Do you have requirements like
why
everybody
not?
else?
But I don't do anything for free.
Oh.
In exchange, let me attend the lectures you give those noble kids, yeah?
Wow, okay. You're
It's a
in,
deal.
Yuri.
Come on by whenever you need me. If you're wondering why I won't come up to you, it's because I've got people to watch over in Abyss.
Okay.
Can't say I'm surprised about Lord Lenato launching a rebellion. The writing was on the wall. If anything, it's more surprising it didn't happen sooner.
Well, you seem to know a fair bit about all this.
Lord Lenato answers to Count Rowe of Fargus, the man who adopted me. That's how I got into the academy. I'm not in contact with the Count anymore, but that's how I know so much. Gaspar territory smacks of war. It'll be interesting to see how things shake out.
Okay. I wonder if we bring him on that mission if he'll have unique dialogue with Lenato. Okay, the mysterious woman isn't here. What can we do at this altar, though? The pagan altar. You can trade materials for renown at the pagan altar. You may find additional uses for it as you make use of the influencer services. You have unlocked Offer Renown. Now you can use Renown to acquire weapons and items. Interesting. Like what? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. You do end up with a lot of fish by the end of the game. More than you can use, usually. So this is an interesting option. Turn it into renown. It's pretty low amount of points, but... still. It's a good addition.
Mercy, I beg you! Costas never meant to attack the church. He was tricked.
Oh.
They don't understand that. They'll kill me. But you could let me go. Please!
Interesting. Never hurt anyone again.
I've got a quiet life waiting for me back home. I'll never cause trouble again, I swear. Thank you.
If you do, I'll kill you. That's interesting. Okay, one of Costas's people ended up here, huh? Alright, let's go and check this out.
The thing is...
The mysterious teacher. Speak to the mysterious teacher to see how much your allies have grown from taking part in activities with Byleth.
What do you require? Now let me see.
So it's like
your guidance
stats,
is
huh?
lacking.
I can see his HP is a bit better, but frankly it still needs work. He will need to gain much more experience if he hopes to improve. Well, this is interesting.
Now let me see. Perhaps you'd have better luck with the animals of the monastery.
Huh.
Fare thee well.
Okay. We'll have to check that out every once in a while.
I owe you.
Okay. Hey, Balthus. How's it going,
I've
man?
seen your face before. You're clearly not from around here. Oh, you're that new teacher everyone's been yapping about. And yet, you look younger than me. Weird. The name's Balthus, formerly of the Alliance.
I am younger than you, I think. I'm 21. And he, I think, is like 24 or 25?
Don't beat around the bush, pal. You want my help, yeah? Can't blame you. Look, I get it. You're the new professor. You've got a lot on your plate. You need backup? I'm your guy. Fine, you've talked me into it. But I'm gonna need you to sweeten the deal, if you catch my drift.
Alright, invite to join the house.
Beautiful! Now about that sweetening.
Yeah, I'll train you.
I'll need to attend your classes whenever the mood strikes. I get bored from time to time, all cooped up. Hey, pal. Haven't seen any suspicious types on the surface lately, have you? Beefy, mean-looking folks?
Suspicious. I have, maybe?
Damn. Guess those lowlifes finally tracked me down. Bounty hunters are the worst, yeah? They can't just let me be, so I have to go through the trouble of roughing them up.
I mean, I was more thinking of the people who are, you know, stalking around like the Death Knight, but...
Come on.
maybe they are up there, I don't know.
Who are you? Wait, shut up. Let me guess. You're that new professor, right? You just started teaching up on the surface.
Marry me?
Even here, people have been talking about you. Not that the gossip got everything right. I heard you were beautiful, but obviously that was an exaggeration.
Oh my god! Damn! Oh, that's cold. Makes me like you more, girl.
What? You want to know if I can help out? I've got time, but I don't want to spend it all serving the church. Don't make that face. Fine, fine. I'll back you up. Yeah, sure thing. You know, I've never really had a teacher before. And it'll be my first time at the Officers Academy. Sounds like fun.
So it could be argued that recruiting all of them now may not be the best option because, you know, if you recruit them later down the line, they'll have, you know, more class masteries and higher levels and whatnot. And there may be like a more optimal time to do it, but also there's something to be said by getting them early and letting them get natural growths and masteries with your team. Which, with this group, I want to get them early and get to know them because I need to make all 4 of them main party in this run. which really limits my options for other people, because I also have to train everybody who's in the house. But yeah, well, I do want to use these 4 new characters for sure.
Someone's raising an army in the kingdom, I heard. Normally I wouldn't care about that kind of thing. But this army's picking a fight with the church, so as far as I'm concerned, more power to them.
Well, you must really hate the church, yeah?
Hate's a strong word. I'm just saying, they might have a good reason to rebel. Rhea and her lackeys like to pretend they're always in the right, but they're not. No one is.
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%, Happy. Yeah, so let me know in the comments, Happy or Constance. Personally, I like them both. I can't choose right now. We're going to have to see their supports for me. But if they are lesbian options, they may be in front runners for S ranking in this run. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so this is something we unlocked. Once each moon, you can find items here that the residents of Abyss have discarded. Many of these will have already been used. The more you use the influencer services, the more items you will be able to pick up, and the more readily you will find them. I wonder what I'll find here. Okay. Oh, interesting. So they're like partially used. Okay. Okay. Same stuff. Now, this is probably something we'll unlock at some point. We're unable to do anything with this in the DLC side story, but... Hey, Constance.
And who might you be? Not an Abyssian, that much is clear at a glance. A visitor from above, perhaps? With what purpose? Oh, but of course! You must be the new teacher specially appointed by Lady Rhea. That is it, yes? Rumors have been flying underground about you. Well then, I am Constance von Nouvelle. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And you. Let's view the quest.
I have a small request.
You have heard tell of the secret roster, yes? It contains sensitive information about everyone that isn't available elsewhere. Alas, this precious document was stolen. You must recover it as soon as possible. A detailed roster of the Officers Academy has been stolen. Track down the thieves and recover the roster. It may provide extra information about those who haven't yet joined your house. Oh, cool. I wonder if that's gonna tell us what people's likes and dislikes item-wise is for gifts.
Oh, have you come to beg my assistance? Then rejoice, for you have the aid of a Nouvelle. You did come seeking my aid, yes. Hopefully with something befitting my station.
Well, join me.
An assignment for the Officers Academy? How splendid. I was a former attendee there myself, you know. I shall be a model of grace in my duties. Do you have some need of me? I assure you, I am busier than I may seem. You would argue the point? Do you claim to have a view inside my mind?
I don't.
Yes, I thought not. I'm doing strenuous mental exercises. My magical theories require rigorous fine-tuning. I shall never finish this task if I am not left to my own devices. Run along now.
Alright, girl. Whatever you say. Let's go down this hallway just to see if there's anything to pick up. Nope. Okay. So how do I get out of here? Entrance. Whole new area. Okay.
Come to think of it, Here to train? You really are as hardworking as they say.
That's right. I'm a force of nature.
Huh. Maybe the gossip's wrong. Hardworking people usually don't like to make a big fuss about it.
Should have known better. An overcoat with many holes and tears. It probably belongs to someone who often finds themselves in fights. It's not yours, right?
Catherine, Her skill is impressive, I'll admit. So is her sword. But I think she's hiding something. Nobody knows anything about her past. You should spar with her. She's strong. Stronger than you are, I bet. Join me for some training sometime. I'm interested in your sword technique. I might like to become your student someday.
Yeah, we'll need to work on our speed and sword a little bit more before that happens.
Something about this situation doesn't feel right. Why would a minor lord raise an army against a foe he cannot possibly hope to defeat?
Lord Lonato must know that his efforts are futile, yet he can't help but fight. If I were in that situation, I would do whatever it took to ensure victory. You can count on that.
Yeah, Lonato actually has decent reasons for disliking the church, considering they killed his son, right? Isn't that what happened? He was put to death by the church, if I'm remembering correctly. A button that seems to have popped off a man's shirt. It probably belongs to someone with a large physique. Well, we know who that belongs to. Now, we haven't unlocked actually giving gifts, right? So that must be one of the missions that's out here, is to open up that ability. Okay, I wonder when we're going to open up this, the bathhouse. That's probably going to be pretty soon.
Wow, I'm studying here so I can be the best there is, just like Captain Gerald. Do you think I've got it in me to be a top-tier mercenary, Professor?
Yeah. Depends on how hard you work. I mean, she does want to bring in the money. She's poor,
I'm
poor
going to
girl.
work a lot harder than all the fancy nobles around here, I can tell you that.
Her town raised money to get her into this officer's academy, so...
Okay.
Huh? Is someone there? What do you want?
Okay.
Hey there.
Hey, Professor, do you happen to have any food on you? I'm starving. No matter how much I eat before I train, I'm always so hungry after. My muscles must be going through a growth spurt.
I don't have any food for you, buddy, but I do have one of your buttons.
Inspiration. This flower is one that is eating insects. Is that factual too? I am wondering who watches over the plants in Fodlan. Training has butts.
All right, let's harvest. Since we're relatively low on money right now, we won't start with those 5,000s.
They will soon wilt and wither. Is that not so, Professor? I feel I can empathize with them. The flowers. Flowers that thrive, despite their environment.
Flane's a
Are
sweetheart.
truly inspiring, are they not?
I feel bad for her, but she's an absolute sweetheart.
Inspirational.
Things get better, girl. Trust me. Who's down here?
Next month is when a very important ceremony will be taking place at the monastery. Pilgrims from all corners of Fodlan have already started to gather in anticipation. I pray that you are able to nip this trouble in the bud as soon as possible.
Me too. Yeah, next month is the first time we run into the Death Knight, right? That's probably going to be the first major difficulty spike in Maddening. I've heard that the Death Knight moves, and if that's true, I am terrified. Alright, we will be doing fishing. What's up, man?
What? I desired fresh air.
Well, that's not much like you, is it?
True.
He's so weird.
I have a favor to ask.
There is solitude on the battlefield, but there are limits to what one can achieve alone. To be stronger, more efficient, visit the Battalion Guild. Alright, we will. I have way more battalions than I know what to do with. In this playthrough, we're gonna sell a bunch of them.
What? Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Have you talked with Catherine yet? If the knights are the cream of the crop, she's the cream of the cream. Oh, and that relic of hers. I hear it's nothing short of amazing.
Hell, that's the truth. There's no way to make Catherine bad, you know?
Professor, your clothes are a bit dirty.
I just put on a new outfit today, thank you very much.
Seeing as how you're a professor and all. I hate when my clothes get dirty. That's one of the many reasons I find it best to train as little as possible.
Well, Hilda, you're now on my shit list. I just got a new outfit, and she just dissed me. How dare her? Just kidding. You're great, Hilda, but you're also a jerk sometimes. Anna!
Hey, Professor. How's it going? Making lots of coin? I'd love to catch up, but I'm super busy right now. Working. For money. You understand.
I understand. Hustler's gotta hustle.
Hey, Professor. Fancy meeting you here. I've got a business, I've got something I want to chat with you about.
Let's hear it, girl.
I know you're busy with a lot of things, but I was wondering if I might be able to join you.
You bet you can.
I won't even charge you for my aid. What say you? It's a killer deal.
Now, we probably won't be using her very much, so...
Thank you.
Sorry.
Now I'll have plenty of time to get to know my clients better.
IS didn't really give us a real incentive to use her because they gave her no supports, from what I understand. We'll check to make sure that's true, but I'm pretty sure she has no supports.
A merchant needs to know the inner workings of everyone they come in contact with. Helps with the making of the monies, you know.
Welcome to the group, Anna. Yeah, she doesn't even show up on this page. That's unfortunate. But it's cool that she's, you know, you can use her. Can't really complain. Too much, anyways.
What do you require?
Okay, so they're gonna force us to hire something. Should we just get a good one? Maybe like another stride. We might use, well, I probably already have several strides, don't I? Maybe. I've probably got 2 or 3 strides already, so let's just buy the cheapest one.
Do you want to hire this?
Nice to...
Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna end up selling a bunch of them anyway.
At the Battalion Guild, you can meet battalions that aren't affiliated with the Church of Ceros. We're allowed to hire those folks too, so be sure to visit the guild later to check it out. Naturally, battalions will lose endurance as they fight. You can replenish battalion endurance by visiting the Battalion Guild in the market.
What do you require?
Let's do that right now.
Farewell.
Professor!
Since we're heading to Castle Gaspar, that means we'll be passing through Magdred Way. The road is well known for its beautiful surroundings. Depending on the time of year, it can be incredibly foggy, though. When it's like that, you can't enjoy the lovely scenery. Lucky for us, it shouldn't be too foggy while we're there. Not that we'll have time for sightseeing anyway.
Alright. Okay, no items over here.
What?
This is a new area, right? Yep. Hi, Marianne.
Oh, hello, Professor. Was there something you needed?
Well, I came to see the horses.
Oh, you like horses?
Love them.
I like them too. They're such kind creatures.
And Kanto is so useful. Isn't it? Marianne, you seem like a sweet girl. I'm excited to get to know you better.
What about... Professor, have you seen Felix around? I swear, as soon as you take your eyes off him, poof, he's gone.
Here's a hint for you. Always check the training ground.
Ah, of course he's there. Sorry for bothering you, Professor. Thanks.
Say, I hear that Lord Lenato served the King of Fargus's older brother when he was younger. Or something like that. He already had status and prestige. So why raise a rebellion? I guess it's none of my business.
Okay, any items down here? Nope.
What?
Professor, I feel I must speak to you about Caspar's eating habits. I've never seen the like of it. He inhales entire plates of food in mere seconds.
Wow, that sounds so unhealthy,
That's
Linhart.
why mentioning it to you. Good luck with him.
Yeah, I'll see what I can tell him.
Huh? However...
Today's meal was delicious. Linhart keeps bothering me about eating too fast. Says I'm gonna choke or something.
When you're busy, there's no alternative, Caspar.
Absolutely! I knew you'd see things my way.
Wait, what did Linhart want me to do again?
Hey, Professor? Here to cause some trouble? No? Well, whatever then.
Gotta play all sides to get those supports, you know? Support up. School of Sorcery book. Kingdom School of Sorcery. I think this is Annie's.
If you have a moment, I would like a word. It has been brought to my attention that certain individuals have been making advances toward Flame.
Oh, you want me to kill him?
Have you witnessed any such behavior?
Not at all.
If you see anything similar in the future, please inform the perpetrators of their peril.
Damn, Sedith. You can be scary when you want to.
I'm sorry, but I must vent to someone, Professor. You're familiar with Manuela's slovenly behavior, yes?
I've heard.
That woman. She borrowed a book last week and returned it with stains of unknown origin on the cover and several pages either folded or torn. Just now, she dropped a sandwich on the floor, picked it up, and kept eating. When she saw my shock, she said simply, 3-second rule.
Fucking love that line delivery. You know, dude, just go and talk to her, man. Tell her how you really feel, okay? Hand-drawn map, practical map of forest made by Geralt. Probably belongs to someone who has known Geralt for a long time. So that one is either Leonie or it is one of the other teachers or professors. Or knights. Smithing material that glows with magical light. Okay. Arcane crystals. Does it seem more framey out here than normal? It feels extra framey today, doesn't it?
Hi.
Maybe I'm imagining it. I know it's always a little framey, but it seems more than normal right now. My boy Daydu.
Best be on your guard.
Okay. Good talk, man.
Let's see. After Fargus lost its king, there were many rebellions. It is likely that Lord Lonato's provocations are related. How frustrating that I am too young to take the throne. Rendered powerless by age. If the throne is vacant much longer, the kingdom will fall to ruin.
I mean, he takes his responsibility very seriously.
It is a noble's duty to protect the common folk, not to endanger them by rallying armies in such a feckless and improper manner. Abuse of that kind is no better than slavery. A proper noble must guard the people from such a fate, wouldn't you say?
Word of the day, feckless. Well, I agree, Lorenz.
Precisely why true nobility is well respected.
Now, am I wrong in thinking that I've heard his name pronounced Lorenz and Lorenz? Or am I making that up in my mind? Is one of them correct and one of them wrong?
Catherine has invited me to train with her.
Because Rolf said Lorenz. I noticed that.
How much do you think I should train before I'm ready to train with someone that strong?
Yeah, you're not ready. Oh, turn the wrong way. How's it going, Dorothea?
Are you going to fight alongside the Knights of Saros? Let me know if you meet anyone I might be interested in, okay?
You got it, girl.
I do.
Charm and authority. Okay. A leather bow sheath engraved with an unfamiliar script. It seems like something Claude would own. Okay.
I've heard whispers about Lord Lonato. They say he's a very kind and gentle lord. Why would such a kind man suddenly raise an army? Oh, Professor, you were working late last night, weren't you? You shouldn't overdo it. A ghost might rise up from the well to get you if you stay up too late. Or so I'm told.
All right, Mercy.
I have a favor to ask of you.
Those who struggle with private concerns will sometimes visit the cathedral for guidance. If you have the time, why not offer your keen insight, Professor? Talk to the cathedral's counselor to learn of the various troubles plaguing the people of the monastery. To help solve them all, you'll have to become close with many different people.
Oh, I'm already... To be honest,
Oh, I've
I
missed
felt
you,
a bit
Annie.
lost here at the monastery. At a loss for what to do. Thankfully, a sweet young girl reached out and offered her help. I believe she's Sedith's little sister.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart. You're both sweethearts.
Huh? I'm
Right
not
here.
sure. There's still a lot.
We're just surrounded by them. Mercy, Annie, Flayn. You're all just the nicest of people. Okay. That doesn't really benefit us in this run because we bought our professor level. Which some of you may be disappointed by. I don't actually know because the episode hasn't been released, so I haven't seen if people were upset by that or not in the comments and whatnot. But you know, I'm giving myself a little bit of wiggle room in this run. I think I will do a clean run at some point in Maddening, but not this one. Sorry.
First that bandit business, and now a noble rebellion? Are we ever gonna do anything but find and subdue people? Well, if we're just going to tie up loose ends, at least it'll be pretty safe. I don't mind stretching my legs for this one. And if Catherine's going too, there's a good chance we'll get a look at her relic in action. Can I ask you a favor?
Hey, have you heard of Abyss? I was absolutely not eavesdropping on someone else when I heard the name, and I have to believe there's an interesting story there. Have you got some time to look into it, Professor? Investigate the stories about Abyss, maybe the traveling merchants who come and go know something about the place. Hey, I've already visited it, man. I can tell you all about it myself. I just recruited 4 new people into our house. How about we talk about that? Huh? Any items in here?
Goodness, I heard about your class's assignment, by the way. Good luck subduing those treasonous nobles. Oh,
Thanks,
well.
I guess. Alright, let's head upstairs.
Hey, you.
Hey. I can't believe it. This place has so many breathtaking works of art. I feel like I'm living in a museum. Each piece can teach us about styles and techniques from 1,000 years ago.
Do you like art?
Oh yes, very much. I'm from a family of merchants, so I've been able to see a lot of art.
Pointing a sword at the Holy Church of Seros is akin to pointing a sword at the goddess herself, meting out appropriate punishment to the sinful. It is a sacred duty with which we have been entrusted. As a member of the church yourself, I hope that you will take that to heart.
Sometimes I think you take it a little bit too far, Rhea, but, yeah. Elegant hair clip. Likely belongs to someone with grace. A lovely gift for most anyone.
Blast. Those Abyssian idiots. All they ever do is cause trouble.
Well, that's rude.
We'd best purge the entire underbelly of Garreg Mach.
I don't like you. And since I have the goddess in me, I feel like I should have the power to tell you to leave and never come back, you bigoted jerk. That guy's on my shit list. What an asshole. Sketch of a sigil, a drawing of a circle used to activate magic. It probably belongs to someone interested in magic and crests.
Way. Did you hear? There's news of someone in the kingdom raising an army. The kingdom, the empire, the alliance. They do love a good war, don't they? Spilling the blood of young men and women. And for what? Just to enjoy the horror of it? Would you be so kind
It's
as to do me a favor?
extremely important that professors tend to their own studies as well. If you agree, I'd be more than happy to share my knowledge. Oh good, faculty training is opening up. You will receive faculty training from Manuela. Select a skill and start training. Note that accepting this quest will expend activity points. Okay, we need to work on our spear so that we can do some of the other beginner classes. We're also going to be working on flying. Because Byleth might be a Pegasus or Wyvern at some point. Oh, it's going to make me do one right now? Okay. Then we'll work on flying.
I simply must thank you, Professor.
Okay, you gonna unlock lost items?
Castle Gaspar, eh? I've been there once before, many years ago. It was by request of the son of that family, Christoph, I think it was. I have a request.
Hey, it seems I've lost something. When you have a minute, can you help me look for it? Gerald dropped something, search the monastery, and find it for him. You should try looking near the captain's quarters that Gerald is occupying. While we're here, we'll just go ahead and do that. Let's go and grab that item real quick and bring it back to Gerald. Must have walked right past that, huh?
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. Alright, now we can do gifts and lost items. Very good. Very good indeed.
Really?
Really.
Professor, I heard that you may battle alongside Catherine. Even among the knights, she is something special. A holy knight who is able to wield a hero's relic. Still, she can be a mite difficult.
Don't you dare talk bad about Catherine. I know who you are, man. All right. Let's head up towards the cathedral. Power of the Goddess lets me phase through doors, by the way.
We are truly blessed with how fertile the monastery grounds are. Every day, there's something new to harvest.
I want to recruit you, girl.
Hi, Professor. I've actually got plans.
So you're Dex and flying, okay.
We are
I don't think I have anything for you. Large physique, known by Gerald.
No.
Nope, you're not the hair clip. No.
Really?
All right, let's jump around this left side first. Hey, Lysithia.
Ah, Professor. It would seem that a minor lord in Fargus is raising an army. This poses a threat, obviously, but not one for the kingdom, for the church. I mean, Fargus doesn't even have a king at present. There's something unsettling about this army. You had better ensure we're fully prepared.
Sure thing, girl.
Yeah.
I have a thought. Past here is the holy mausoleum where the saints of the Church of Seros slumber. Sorry, but only a select few members of the church are allowed entry. It's open to the public on only one day of the year for the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Oh, I'm nervous about that one. Really am. Okay, lost items. Let's see if that hand-drawn map is yours. Okay. Nope.
Maybe Lord Lonato. He used to stay at the monastery rather frequently. He was such a pious man, a true believer. Such a terrible shame. I wonder what changed him.
The death of a son. That'll do it. How you doing, Ash?
What's going to happen to Lonato? If he's killed, I don't know how I'll live with that.
It really is tragic for both Ash and Lord Lonato, this story that's coming up.
Huh? I'm really... What's going to...
That one's for Claude, okay. Alright. Each month, people will approach the counselor with their concerns, select responses that satisfy them, and your support points will increase. Alright, I'm hesitant to invite a girl to my room in the middle of the night, with you-know-who living right next door. I'm terrified of the scolding I'd get the next day. Who is it that's next to him? Is it Ingrid? Maybe I'll rethink the room assignments.
Thank you so much for your help.
Helping my students get laid. It's not weird at all. Alright. Let's go talk to these guys about the Abyssians.
Good deal. Abyss? You're interested in that place, are you?
You bet.
Ancient sprawling remains deep below Garreg Mach. That's Abyss. Some folks have made their home there. Obviously, they all have their reasons and tales to tell. But only the most enterprising merchant would venture near it. My advice, avoid going there yourself.
Oh, what can you train? Interesting. Cool. Alright, let's turn that in. Who are we turning that into? Oh, right there. And we have a lost item to give to Claude anyway.
Ah, last. Thanks. That was a big help. You found it. A lost item.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. So just so you guys know how we're going to be going forward, because these maps and fights and stuff are probably going to be a lot longer in this playthrough, I'm going to be going for an hour for each episode. And kind of wherever that lands roughly is where I'm just going to end the episode. So what that means is sometimes we will be splitting missions in half between episodes and things like that, but that's the way I'm going to have to handle the maddening mode, I think, because things are going to take a little bit longer than normal, and I still need to manage how much time I'm putting into each episode. I can't have each episode be 2.5 hours, you know, if the missions take that long and whatnot. So that's the way we're going to be doing it going forward. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and next time we're going to finish up this explore session, use our 8 activity points, and see if we maybe can get some supports. So yeah, have a good one.